But welcome, everybody. Welcome to being here today. Today, we are focused on collagen, the new marine collagen that Isogenics brought out at the beginning of January. And already over 5 million bottles have been sold. 5 million in less than 7 weeks. And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's truly amazing. But as I was just sharing just a tiny bit ago, tonight we're going to share a couple different testimonials. We keep sharing different ones every single week, and it's people's journeys. But what I hope you experience tonight, what I just experienced, is the smile and the excitement and the busting out of joy of what people are experiencing by drinking this. And it really is literally twist, sip, and recycle. It tastes great. It's easy. It's easy to remember because you can really do it any time of the day. So it's not timed in any way. It's when you remember. It's just remembering to do it every single day. But what people are experiencing is just off the hook. It's crazy. So many of us that are on right now have been on it for about 30 to 40 days. And we just keep seeing more and more and more happening. And it's continuing to make such a difference to so many people. So I want to go ahead and get started with the actual presentation. We're going to come back. We'll have a little testimony in between. We'll come back. We'll answer any questions and help you guys in any way that we can. All right. So my name is Stephanie Beebe. So glad you guys are here. Really thankful that you're here today, that you continue to come different weeks and to learn more about the collagen and what it can do for you, but also what it can do for other people. We are starting to get this collagen into several different places. So you're going to see it in your different towns, and there's certainly different marketing situations happening, but a lot of hairstylists are starting to bring it in. Medical spa owners are starting to bring it in. And lots of different people in the beauty industry, your massage therapist, because we're seeing the differences with people and how they feel and how they look, but also how they move. So we have different situations. I'll get Kimberly next week to talk about her back. Kimberly, and let me know in the chat if this is like anyone that's on the call tonight. Kimberly works really, really hard, and she owns a few different businesses, and she sits in her chair roughly probably 12, 14, 16, maybe even 18 hours a day sometimes. And her lower back just hurts. It really hurts. But since she's been doing the collagen, she's noticed that her joints and her ligaments and different things about her body just don't feel the same way that they used to. And she's able to move around and just to feel better. So it's not just about our looks, which of course, perfectly fine. If you're here for the hair, nails, and skin, I am. But it's also how we move and how that difference can make in that every day of getting out of bed and sitting in your chair and exercise, and then how we feel when we finally get a chance to rest. So let's get into detail. Collagen. What is collagen? Let's begin. And yeah, please use the chat. The chat is our place to talk, everyone. It is where we ask questions. It's where we talk to each other. It's where we have a lot of fun. So please go ahead and use that as much as you want. So collagen, over 5 million bottles already sold. People going crazy, having lots of fun. And we are. I'm going to come back to that in just a second, but that's a nice little overview of what this collagen is. But here's the thing, and here's what the conversations that I've been having with people are they're down to earth. They're real and they're raw. They're what's going on with people, and what do they want to change about how they look and how they feel. Go ahead and state some of that in the chat if you don't mind. State why you started, what you're noticing, and what differences it has made, because sometimes some of the things we're seeing aren't what we started off with. I wasn't starting off for my neck, but I started to get a little bit of that extra down there. I'm almost 49 next week, and I started to get a little extra neck, and that's starting to go away. And people noticed that in my pictures. It wasn't something that I pointed out, but it was things that people noticed about me, right? And something I never even thought about my lips in general, but I've started to get the little plump in my upper lip and it stood out. It was like interesting, just very interesting. Again, not something I was looking for, not something that really made a difference to me in any way, but it's very interesting. And I like the way it looks. So it's pretty cool. So 10 years. 10 years in the making. This was put together with so much love, so much care, research and development. Over 200 scientists, 50 doctors spent their time really to make sure that this collagen is what's really going to make a difference for people. We want people to love it. And that's exactly what has been happening since day one, the beginning of January in 2021, when this came out. It exploded and it still is continuing to explode today. So a lot of times people are asking the question, collagen. I really don't even know what collagen is. What is collagen? Collagen is us. It's what we are made of. It's the glue that keeps us all together. So just kind of think about from the inside out, we have collagen, and collagen is keeping our joints and our ligaments flexible and moving around easily. But it's also the glue for our hair, nails, and skin. And of course, our skin is our largest organ. So it's really important. Now, as we continue to move through this process, we continue to learn more about collagen. And people are always asking questions on how much should I take? How much do I need? And what differences am I going to feel? Well, I'm going to share with you just a tiny bit that a lot of people who are experiencing some incredible results are taking 2 doses per day as a loading dose, and then they go down to 1 dose per day. And some of the thoughts on that are our bodies need a decent amount of collagen to work those joints and ligaments from the inside. And then all the extra collagen then begins to go to the outside. So that's your skin, hair, nails. So if you're looking for that extra boost in your skin, hair, and nails, I would highly recommend 2 doses per day. That's a loading dose. And the cool thing about this is Isagenix has added extra ingredients to our little bottle of amazing is what we call it, and that's going to help give that extra dose of biotin, so for the hair, skin, nails. It also has vitamin C and zinc so that we can begin to protect ourselves and begin to grow our own collagen, which is super cool. That's why we start with a loading dose and then we move downwards so that we're building our own collagen, as well as taking an extra supplemental that has begun to decrease. The studies are showing we begin to decrease in our collagen right around the age of 20 or in our 20s. So it happens to all of us. You know, we all like to say we have good genes, or maybe we didn't have good genes, but there are changes that happen as we continue to grow in those numbers. So this is that little bottle of amazing that can keep us feeling young, looking young, and bring that age back in time. All right, go ahead, put that in the chat if you are feeling and looking younger and just really excited about the changes that are happening to you. Now, this collagen was made by Isagenix. If you're not familiar with the company Isagenix, the company has been around for almost 18 years. We're just about ready to celebrate our birthday. Actually, I think we are this week. And 18 years, we're all around the world, but they are based in Phoenix, Arizona. And they have always focused on no compromise products. And what that means is we will never include artificial ingredients, flavors, sweeteners, colors, soy, gluten, added sugar, and preservatives. And that preservatives is really the most important thing when it comes to the collagen, because there's a lot of other stuff on the market that have to do it because of the way that their products are made. The way that we make this bottle in particular is it's harvested immediately. Let me get you that slide. Whoops, there's a slide that tells you. There we go. Gets you that ingredient immediately. So it's harvested directly from the Scandinavian seas. We collect the collagen, or we harvest it, collect it, and bottle it within 0.15 seconds. So that quick, right? It's put into a bottle, sealed, and then shipped off to be delivered directly to you. And nothing is ever opened between that time. The collagen that's inside is never exposed. The collagen that was collected when it was originally harvested, not exposed to light, air, or any contaminants in our air and oxygen. It is pure, no preservatives needed. So that is truly, truly a unique situation. And again, one of the reasons why this took so long to make is because they didn't want to rush that. They didn't want to change that situation for anyone so that you can receive the pureness of everything. All right, does taste like grape. So it tastes great. I know people are always going to ask us, does it taste fishy? Because it is made from wild caught cod, haddock, and pollock fish. But nope, there's a little apple juice added, apple juice concentrate, so that it tastes like grape, and it's going to taste absolutely phenomenal. You can drink it as it is, you can drink it chilled, and if for some reason in some of our colder areas it comes frozen, it's okay. It did not change the collagen that's inside, so you're perfectly fine. Just let it thaw out and drink it. The other cool thing about this is it doesn't matter what time of the day you drink it. Our body just needs collagen. It doesn't have to be before or after food. It just needs it. So go right ahead. Now, some people are having one in the morning, one in the evening, and then I know of other people who are having two of them immediately. I'm kind of starting to experiment with that myself. So I'll let you know what changes I notice from doing two immediately. But the great thing is there's no rules. It's really simple and easy. And it really comes down to just remembering twist, sip, and recycle that body, because our bottle, we always want to be sustainable to the earth and everything that we do. All right, the one reason why we chose the individual bottles is so that it doesn't oxidize. You can drink it fast and move on with the rest of your day. All right, we also chose type 1, and type 1 is from the fish, the marine life. And the reason why we chose that is because it closely resembles the human body. So those are a couple different things that make collagen different, marine collagen different, what it does and what it's going to do. Let's talk about that. I'm going to bring on a really special guest who's had an experience over the last 40 days of using this marine collagen. So if you guys will all help me welcome Dr. Trish. Let's have you unmute, and she's going to share a little bit about her experience of what she has noticed.
The first thing I noticed in the first couple of weeks, I did not notice growth, but I wasn't checking because I just didn't want to be chomping at the bit. But the first thing I noticed is in the shower, less hair was falling out. And that was, okay, this is good. This is a good sign. I'm not getting the mats in my hand. And then again, I waited the full 30 days before I even did the after pictures because I didn't want to pre-guess. And I don't know if you put those before and afters up, I don't know. It's amazing, the results. I am so happy, smiling ear to ear. That's the after. Show the before though.
Oh,
I think it's hard to tell with that.
you're right. There we go.
That's the after, yeah.
That's it. Okay, hold on. Phone's going the wrong way. Okay, here we go.
Back out a little bit so that it's only because it's too close.
Right. We didn't have a chance to put this on the big screen, everyone. So we'll do that next time.
But you can see how thin it is. And when you go to the after, you can see there's just a small area up front that needs a little work. And I'm going to continue the 2 a day until it's hard with the glare.
Yes, I've got the glare.
You can post them later though if you want.
Yeah, there we go. But look at that.
And that's styled. So, but yeah, so it's just that little bit here. But I'm going to continue the 2 a day, I think, for another month and see what happens. And I'll also get the pictures to the side to show it's thickening there.
Ah, it looks amazing. It looks absolutely beautiful, Trisha. It's incredible. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
And can you just give everyone that big pretty smile, because I noticed that immediately. You were so excited and so pleased with everything that is happening, and you can just see it. You're booming and beaming from ear to ear.
Yeah, I'd even say I'm walking taller, to be honest. I mean, because it's just like because it's like I've shared this before. I don't know because people here don't know it, but it's like I was at a seminar once and I had 2 OBGYNs shame me, say I shouldn't be out in public because my hair is too thin, and it was totally unacceptable. So it's just like, this is like a to you, because it's like, I've got hair. I mean, and it's they didn't offer anything supportive or helpful or anything. And then, so it's just like, but to tell somebody they should never be out in public because of a shortcoming is rude, hurtful, and everything. So yeah, I'm standing a little bit taller. I have to admit, it's just like I'm more proud now. So
And we're thrilled, just absolutely thrilled for you.
thank
Wonderful.
you.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. All right. I know a couple people are probably going to have some questions for you in the chat. So if you guys do, we'll have Dr. Trish watch that and she can help answer anything as possible. Now, of course, we are not here to say we can treat, prevent, or cure any type of illness, and hair loss is an illness. So we're not here for that, but we are experiencing different situations with so many different people. So I'm just quickly going to go through a few of these pictures so that you can see some of the changes that people were wanting to share with others because they were happy and proud and excited to receive these. And they wanted to show other people that might have that interest that you might be able to as well. But this is a little bit of a few different people's journeys. So we'll just scroll through there, and as you're looking, you can look at the color of the skin, the thickening of the skin, the changes in the hair, the healthy, the colors, the toning, the brightness. Look at the whiteness in people's eyes, the hydration that's happening in their skin. So many changes are happening for different people, different ages, different scenarios. All right, so that's a little bit, just a few of our testimonials. We have different testimonials happening every day. I'll continue to update this presentation so that you get to see some of the different pictures that are happening, but we have a ton of Facebook groups and lots of different ways for people to have this experience so that you may, I'm gonna bring that back, there we go. So that you may have your own experience on what this is going to do for you. Guys, you're able to see the screen okay, right? Big thumbs up. You can see the screen okay. All right, cool. Awesome, thank you. Okay, so I know a lot of people are always asking that that's all great, but I might need a little bit more, or I'm interested, or I really have a lot of situations going with my joints, or I already use type 2 and I really like having the type 2 collagen as well. No worries, Isagenix has you covered. We have over 170 different products. We have all health foods that will be ordered online and shipped directly to you so that you have that ease and the comfort of not having to leave to go get it. And they come just directly to you. It's absolutely amazing. So a few of our other products, we call them the trifecta effect. It's the bone broth. How many of you are already using bone broth? Go ahead and put that in the chat. Did you use bone broth before? Is it new? What are some of the different things that you're experiencing with that? I know my husband and I are cleansing today, and he was like, "Can I have bone broth on a cleanse day?" And I said, "Absolutely." And he was like jumping up and down for joy. So it's really, really, really great. Another product to have that helps with the gut, the skin, and more of the joint health. All right, it has 9.1 grams of the type 2 biovin collagen, and it has the extra vitamin C as well. Guys, anytime you can throw some extra vitamin C into your body, you might notice a difference with the results from the collagen. Just going to say that. All right, there's another one. It's called Amped Repair. This is for all of our athletes or for those that have those little muscle aches. We've been talking about this for a long time since it came out. 1.9 grams of type 2 biovin collagen. So you're really getting everything, the type 1, the type 2, and be able to work that whole body from the inside out. All right, so the biggest question are, so many people are excited about what they're hearing. They love seeing the pictures, and every day we're posting new pictures and new testimonials. We'll have Dr. Trish's up for you probably by tomorrow. But how do you get it? Right? What is the best way for you to receive it? I am all about deals. Is anyone about deals? Mark in the chat room. Do you like deals and specials and discounts? Well, that's me. My husband and I are always looking for like the middle amount. We're looking for that route. That's the best quality, but the middle price, right? So that's kind of how we live our life on a regular basis. So I automatically chose the 6-pack. And the reason I chose receiving the 6-pack, it's 60 bottles. You get 10 bottles in a box, and each box is $40. So this little amazing bottle. But however, when you buy in bulk, you receive discounts. And we are really highly recommending 2 per day. And so, of course, I wanted to have the best results that I could possibly get, but also just show them as quickly as I could. So I wanted to do the 2 doses. I still have continued with 2 doses per day, just to see what kind of differences it's going to make and where it's going to show up. When you purchase the 6-pack, you receive an additional 15% discount on top of our wholesale price that as a member you're already receiving. And as members, there's no fee to be a member. You just sign up with someone that you know. So whoever brought you to this call, they can send you a shopping cart link. You can fill out your personal information and your order will be ready to go and be delivered in about 10 to 14 days. And when you do that, you receive all of our products, everything that we have to offer at a 25% discount. But the collagen, when you purchase the 6 or more, you receive an extra 15%. So it's really, really, really super cool. So I like that deal the best. I kind of look at it compared to the beauty bundle, which is the 4 packs, which is perfectly a great, great pack to receive. But with the 4-pack, when you go for the little bit of the difference between the 6-pack, you're basically buying an extra box, getting another box free. So we have a 30-day trial. We are just highly recommending, if you liked anything that we had to say earlier today or that we're continuing to say, give it a try. See how you like it. Take your before pictures, take some in between pictures, compare the 2 of them, see how you feel. We have a little checklist to kind of help you know the differences in how you're feeling and what you notice when you look in the mirror. Give it a try, see how you love it. If you don't like it, go ahead and return it, get your money back. All right, it's a 30-day money back guarantee. All right, now this is just going to happen. Just so you guys know, people are really feeling and seeing the difference. They're excited. You saw Dr. Trisha's excitement about what she's experiencing. She wants to share this with as many people as she can, especially women who are going through the same thing, or actually men, if that's a male and a female situation of experiencing that hair loss and that thinning and the clumps and the breakage that's happening right now, especially during this time in our lives. Lots of people are experiencing that. So when we find something really fun that we want, we're going to want to share it. And when you share this with other people, you get to receive. Isagenix is all about giving the best ingredients, the best customer service, the best discounts, but they also love to give in cash. So if you're just sharing with maybe 1 or 2 people, and you're not really planning on doing much more than that, you get credit from the company and you get to use that credit to purchase more products or your collagen in the future. However, if you want to go a step beyond that and upgrade to what we call an associate, it's $29. Super easy to do this. You can receive cash. And when you share it with 2 people, you'll receive, this is based on sharing with 2 people in the same week with that 6-pack, you're going to get $200 in cash. It'll come to you in just 2 weeks after that happens, and it's $65 in full size bottles. So it's really cool. Here's a little breakdown on how all of that works. Go right ahead and get back to the person that invited you here tonight to have them explain this a little bit more. We have a quick little video you can watch that really goes over it in detail, but it's as simple as share with 2 friends and receive $200 in cash plus some extra free product. And lastly, that's not all that's going to happen. I guarantee you, your friends are going to fall in love with it as well. They're going to continue to share their experience and their pictures with their friends, their family, and we're just going to continue to share this amazing little bottle called Marine Collagen Elixir with more and more people. And whenever you do that, as long as you did that upgrade, you're going to continue to receive some extra cash in regards to that. So this is a little example of how to make $650 by sharing with 2 people and then helping each of them share with 2 more people. How many of you know 2 people that would love to share this? state that. If you're someone that's on this call right now and you're like, oh my gosh, my mom, my sister, my husband, my son, my daughter, my best friend, if you know 2 people or more who are working towards something like this, or they've been taking other supplements or something like this, and you could share this experience with them, would you be willing to share it? And you receive free collagen, and they receive this gift that they can then continue to pass on with others. If that excites you, or if you're like me and I saw the vision, I saw what this could do and what difference this could make with people, both with all of our health products as well as the collagen. And I wanted to continue to share it with more people. What I didn't realize when I first began to use this is my family needed this income. I really didn't know that. But once we started doing that, I noticed huge difference in our ability to pay our bills and to start to save more money and have that extra income. So if that interests you, I'm now one of the Isogenics millionaires, and that was 8 years ago that I made that decision. If that interests you and you have the ability or the desire to earn some extra income, whether it's a little bit, $300-500 per month, or a few extra thousand that your family might need for something bigger, just get back with the person who invited you today. And if that's the case, a few of these people are the ones you might want to reach out to about collagen, because they really have an interest in helping people to look and to feel their best. All right, guys, that is a little bit about collagen, what it is, how it works, what kind of difference it can make to people, but also how to receive it. So does anyone have any questions? I'm going to start another call in just 2 minutes, but does anyone have any questions?
Me.
Yes, Megan.
I think I know why my scar's been tightening up. Because my scar is getting lighter. That's why I've been having pain in my scar on my neck and especially up on my neck and neck area, because it's tightening up and then it's getting lighter skin.
Very well could be that situation. When you go through these changes, your body experiences different things, and it's moving, it's tightening, it's getting more elasticity, it's firm. So very well could be part of the change that's happening. That's awesome, Megan.
Yeah.
Great.
Also noticing with this collagen as well is my back's not hurting as bad. I used to have really bad back problems, especially because walk around the store, my back really would just tighten up. And I used to always go to the chiropractor every month to move my back and my hips, my joints.
Right.
Because my back has always been so tight. As I'm doing this collagen, my back hasn't been bothering me as much.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I love hearing that. Big kudos, Megan. That is great. We love to hear that. All right, everyone. I want to thank you guys all so much for being here. We are just going to start another party right now. If you are interested in doing a Zoom party, or the person who invited you, they might be doing their own Zoom parties for their friends. It's a great way to get much more intimate with your guests and to be able to really talk about the questions and what they have going on. So I'm just about ready to get started on one right now. But if ever that's something that you would like to do, just reach out to any one of us. And as always, we're so thankful to have you here every week, or tonight, if it's your first time being here. Thank you for coming. Thank you for bringing your excitement. Thank you for sharing those questions into the chat and sharing your time with us. With that, I want to wish you guys all a fantastic evening. And if you have spring break coming up, have a great spring break and a good time. Thank you for being here.